Yeah, Jerry and Susan, the reality for a lot of the people who were here earlier today is that they have ties to Iran, people who they are related to, people who they may be friends with, and people who they are just concerned about. And as a result, they said they want to see this conflict end with as little life lost as possible. Strong emotions over the latest conflict in the Middle East.
They were going to work, and we heard, what happened.
Michael Mirazar of Harrisburg has a number of cousins who live in Iran and says it would have been the start of the week for many of them when the bombs started falling. He's been uneasily waiting for word on their conditions.
I want people to know that this is not just background noise, that each of those lives lost, innocent lives lost, is a person with hopes and dreams. That's as true for an Iranian at an elementary school or in the past with a passenger airline as it is for an American at a military base, an Israeli in a bomb shelter.
Dr. Mehdi Nourbakhsh with Harrisburg University is a native of Iran and has written extensively about the country and Middle East. He says there will likely be major change in the region, but worries about upheaval.
We do not understand, what is the end game, how many weeks, and what overall, will be the consequence.
Now, a lot of the people who were protesting here at the Capitol earlier this evening said they don't believe this is even a legal conflict and were urging members of Congress, like Scott Perry, the congressman from the Susquehanna Valley, to take whatever action they could to try and bring this conflict to an end. Here in Harrisburg, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.